Good afternoon. We made a transaction between pound and dollar. We decided to sell pounds because news talks about of the valuation of pound and its consequences. Here we have a graph that shows our transaction. For example, in Bangladesh, one of the poorest nations, a place that is far away of United Kingdom. Uh, it has been affected for Brexit. This country sells garment and it represents 80% of exports. United Kingdom is the third major importer of this country. The problem is Bangladesh only receives transactions in dollars, and retailers of United Kingdom have to pay more for each dollar, and they have many problems because uh, their expenses are higher and they are under pressure. Maker of Bangladesh have to compete with prices. Solution is drop prices. Here we have a graph. What's more, as we all know, United Kingdom has an uncertain future relationship with European Union. In this moment, there are some conversations between Theresa May and some representative of the European Union. It's to know how will be the new relationship. For example, they have to establish what will be the salary of European workers that live in British that live in UK. Companies want a lot of time to adapt to the new politics that they will be in the United Kingdom. Theresa May say that both parts, I mean European Union and United Kingdom, need a process of transition, but they don't know how long will be. For example, financial industry need a minimum of 3 years. 3 years. But David is a negotiator of the arrangement, and he said that it's only possible 1 or 2 years. If they don't know how long will be, banks and businesses will relocate and search another markets. They will search in other countries in Europe or in America. Another doubt regarding if Britain could remain inside of unique market. Theresa May wants a free and ambitious agreement, but they don't know how long it will be. Also, Theresa May wants to have a free trade deals with other countries outside Europe. For example, Theresa May wants to have a trade or a agreement between United States and United Kingdom. Another transaction that we did was euro and dollar. We decided to sell euros because the dollar is going up, so the euro is devalued. Since the government of Donald Trump, the financial markets have been up. There are two measures which give a level of confidence of investors. They are in this graph. They were at highest levels since 2004. It shows how the level of confidence of investors have been going up. These measures show a market which is going up. The US economy is fortifying, also influenced by the new Trump's politics, but reduce taxes and give some subsidies. Investors are confident of the new government. For example, George, founder and chief investment officer of Schultz Asset Management in the New York, he thinks that Trump have a good politics, and he said about Trump that he's a successful businessman and he's got a plan that seems to be aggressive. The effect Trump will impulse shares rise. Investors are more optimistic for Trump promises of growth. They are investing their money in the investment funds. During a conference that Trump gave, he said stock markets performance. Dow, S&P 500 and Nasdaq have reached records this week. Here it is the graphic. So, continuing with this presentation, my partner Juliana Novoa is going to present you the other transaction that we did. Thank you.
Hello everyone, today we are going to explain you why we have done some transactions in the last few days. So the first one, it is pound versus yen. Why we do that? Because the pound dropped as a report shower, retail sales unexpectedly fell, also due to weakened customers and sentiment as the government gets ready to launch talks on leaving the European Union. So according with some articles, we read something related with the Brexit case, and also because the long Brexit issue has its big shutdown over the pound, and it's always point to impact and sterling future until we get an idea over how the whole thing is going to pan out. Also because another article that we saw in the last day, well, in the same day that we did the transaction, is that the yen rises as political worries and well, the another transactions that we did the last week, it was about the dollar versus yen. We saw some articles about the dollar, where the dollar weakened against a basket of major currencies, and also due to lower US bond yields and uncertainty over the timing of the Federal Reserve's next interest rate increase. And we saw another article where Fed signaled more than two rate increases may be possible is well, this year, as the economy approaches full employment and inflation inflation closes on the Fed's 2% goal. And well, on the other hand, the meeting with the President Donald Trump and with the Premier Minister Shinzo Abe, the yen make a stronger